Welcome to West Coast Songwriters, the Palo Alto chapter, the songwriting competition. This happens the third Wednesday of every month right here at the amazing Mid-Peninsula Community Media Center in Palo Alto, a community television station, nonprofit. So definitely check out midpenmedia.org to learn about our classes and all the wonderful things we do here. And tonight's TV crew is completely volunteer, so we're very fortunate for that. And this is also sponsored, of course, by the amazing West Coast Songwriters, which is a nonprofit that supports budding songwriters and gives them all they need in the way of support, critique, and opportunities to network so they can hone their craft and, who knows, maybe break in and get famous. And it has happened. So check out westcoastsongwriters.org. So the way the competition works is members of West Coast Songwriters compete for best song and best performance. And we have 3 judges that decide. And so members can compete. Non-members can get critical feedback, but they cannot compete for our wonderful prizes. So let me tell you about our wonderful prizes tonight. So both best performance and best songwriter, best song, get a Noisy Planet Premium Service Artist Package. Well, it's an online service. They host your songs, photos, bios, and they'll distribute an album for you online. So that's what both best performance and best songwriter, best song get. As well, also the best performance gets an incredible flash drive, 4 gigabytes. And best song wins 3 hours in Studio A, coveted Studio A at Annex Studios in Menlo Park. So, and that's courtesy of Russell Bond, who runs that organization. So we're really grateful to Russell for stepping up. We have also some other amazing sponsors tonight. Milk Pill Dairy of Mountain View gives us a ton of food to feed our ravenous crew and also to keep the judges alive while they're doing their work. And then also Carla Ray Piano Service provided this lovely Korg keyboard for our use. We don't have to pay for it. I think it costs like $50 a day to rent something like that. So thank you, Carla Ray. And remember, she's in Palo Alto, and it's never too soon to get your piano tuned. So check out Carla Ray Piano Service. I can give you more information about that. So, all right. So thank you so much for joining us, the audience. And then we have these amazing judges. Let me just take a little bit more time to talk about the judges. So Linda Yelnick. Linda Yelnick is an artist manager and the owner of Management by Linda Yelnick. She manages Hyim, H-Y-I-M, pop rock world fusion recording artist, a poet, producer, and an activist. And he's also a member of West Coast Songwriters. So this is a shout out to Hyim. Linda has served on the board of governors of the San Francisco chapter of the Recording Academy, and she has served on its special events and membership committees. This September will mark Linda's 10th year working at the wonderful conference that we have every September, usually at Foothill College. And also Linda attends many music and musical tech events, summits, and conferences throughout the Bay Area and is an advocate for indie artists. Linda has previously judged at many competitions in the East Bay, but we're really happy that she came over here to join us tonight in Palo Alto. Thank you, Linda. Let's give Linda a hand, guys. And gentlemen and ladies. Next, we also have wonderful Robert Echeverria. Robert is co-founder of Star Maker Entertainment, original production partner with Ignacio Alvarez of Coffee for the Latin market, which is awesome, music producer for Claudia Salcido, a percussionist for various Bay Area bands. He plays with a bunch of bands in the Bay Area. He's always on the move, including like American Band. And he does percussions and piano, writing, recording songs, et cetera, and so forth, TV production. He's got a huge background. So thank you, Robert, for being with us tonight. And last but not least, we have wonderful Mark Lamont in the middle over here. Mark has been a composer, musician, producer, film producer, voiceover, Foley artist, writer in the San Francisco Bay Area and internationally for more than 35 years, since he was a toddler, apparently. And then his career has included a tenure as a composer at LA-based Freecon Entertainment, a producer at Digital Audio Productions, an artist manager, a composer at Technopop, a partner with Element 151 Films, and a co-founder of Star Maker Entertainment. Mark is the current president of West Coast Songwriters Association, so that makes him one of the hardest working people in the Bay Area. It really does, along with Ian and Joni Crombie, the founders, so the current executive director and his wife. Mark is also a co-founder of wonderful Yormo Incorporated and yormo.com, so check that company out. And then Mark performed at the 40th anniversary concert for Earth Day in Washington, D.C. with artists Sting, John Legend, Joss Stone, Booker T. Mavis, Staples, Bob Weir, and others. Mark lives both in San Francisco Bay Area and also in the Ligurian region of Italy with his wife and daughter. So he flew in tonight just to be with us, okay? All right, so I'm just kidding. But anyway, so I think that is what's going to happen. And so I think what's going to happen now is we're going to bring up wonderful Art Sirota. And just make sure everyone says their name clearly so the judges can hear it. And if you're going to sing 2 songs, just say which one's in competition, the first or the second. It's, people vary on their preferences. So we have Art, then we have John Huntingford, and then we're going to have Joanna and Steve will come up and just let's enjoy. Come on up, Art, and let's get you set up. All right. And so just a quick shout out to West Coast Songwriters. They have amazing monthly events all over the place. Let's see, so coming up on the 17th tomorrow, we have a songwriting competition in Sebastopol and also in Sacramento. And then on the 20th is wonderful Berkeley, the Freight and Salvage Song competition over there. And then on the 21st, the Stanislaw, oh no, what am I saying? Steve Seskin is having a class on the 21st. And then Saratoga also on the 21st. So please go to westcoastsongwriters.org and check out all the wonderful events that West Coast Songwriters has for you. And most of them are completely free to members, or like the itty-bittiest fee you would ever imagine. Okay, Art, are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
Well, then let me get off the stage. Okay.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Art Sirota, and this first song is a new song. It's called Ex-Wife's Garage. I'm dining out this evening beneath a concrete bridge. Hot dogs and Jack Daniels. My chair's a burned out fridge. I used to own a dinette set made of mahogany, but all that stuff's in storage now, and I don't have the key. We both went on a pretty wild ride in the back seat of my old Dodge, but now the memories we once shared are in my ex-wife's garage. They're in my ex-wife's garage. I once restored a motorcycle. Took me quite a while. We rode it to the church one day and then walked down the aisle. Now that old bike is warm and dry while I'm out here in the damp. Tomorrow I may have some luck by the freeway off-ramp. We both went on a pretty wild ride in the back seat of my old Dodge, but now the memories we once shared are in my ex-wife's garage. They're in my ex-wife's garage. I'll soon be walking down that road. Don't matter where I'm bound. Just stick my thumb out in the breeze and never turn around. But if I pass by that garage, I'll pause just for a minute, 'cause all my hopes and dreams and prayers are locked up tight within it. We both went on a pretty wild ride in the back seat of my old Dodge. But now the memories we once shared are in my ex-wife's garage. They're in my ex-wife's garage. I'm dining out this evening. Well, kind of a strange thing happened to me about 7 years ago. I became a dad for the first time. So I have a little daughter named Amanda. I promised Amanda I would say hi to her tonight. So she is watching on the computer, I think. Hello, baby doll. And so what happened was, after Amanda came along, the strangest thing happened. I could only write children's songs. I don't know what happened to me. And then another strange thing happened was that I had a collaborator, Amanda. When she was 3, she started writing songs, which really kind of was amazing to me. So I thought, well, what happened? I used to write all kinds of songs. And now, just children's songs. Well, we'll just go with the flow. So now, Amanda and I have 2 CDs of original songs for kids out. And I don't know, sometime last year, it came back to me, being able to write songs that weren't children's songs. It just, without me really doing anything. This song I just played for you is an example of that. So now I'm writing all kinds of songs and children's songs. I'm kind of like juggling these 2 balls in the air. And so I just finished a new CD, not one damn children's song in it. And so this is a song that's going to be judged, I guess. So this is a new song. These 4 walls. I've been in this cell so many years, the days all seem the same. They issued me a number, took away my name. I'm lonely as a man can be. My friends have all deserted me. Letters are never mine. And now all my nights are somber. The days keep getting longer, and these bars are looking stronger all the time. These 4 walls, these 4 walls, these 4 walls are looking stronger all the time. There's a window high above my head where sunlight filters through, but it's way too high for me to reach. I've never seen the view. I can't remember what I did. I was only a kid, but they say I committed a crime. And now all my nights are somber. The days keep getting longer, and these bars are looking stronger all the time. And these 4 walls, these 4 walls, these 4 walls are looking stronger all the time. I used to plan my escape to the outside world and dream of starting over again. But who am I kidding? Where would I go? These walls have gotten under my skin. 'Cause the world outside is wide and free. All that freedom frightens me, so I've become resigned to a life where all my nights are somber. The days keep getting longer, and these bars are looking stronger all the time. These four walls, these four walls, these four walls are looking stronger all the time.
John Huntingford up. John? All right, and then while John's getting set up, I just want to just tell you a little bit about Steve Rasmussen at the Milk Hill Dairy. They are much more than an open-air market in Mountain View. They do a lot of, Steve does a lot of donating. Particularly, he loves supporting local musicians, and he also supports seniors in the area as well. He provides food for a lot of their plans, and then also he sometimes provides some remuneration as well for some of their events. So I just want to say thank you to Steve Rasmussen for being so community-minded, a small business owner in Mountain View about a mile away. So if you go to the Milk Pail Dairy in Mountain View, say hi, Steve, and thank you so much for supporting West Coast Songwriters. Okay, John, how about it? You ready?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Thanks very much. Thanks for the opportunity. My name is John Huntingford, and this is my second time here. I've been writing songs probably for only about 7 or 8 years. And this is a song that I wrote a little while ago. This is the song that's my competition song. I wrote it about the time my son was 13 years old. We made a tragic mistake as parents and moved him from beautiful Northern California to the East Coast. And he was a miserable teenager, and just miserable as I think it just made me realize how difficult it is when you're a teenager, and kind of remembering all the trials and tribulations of being a teenager, not really fitting in anywhere, and just being uncomfortable in your own skin. So this song is called "Take Me Home." Take me anywhere, take me home, take me away from this town, take me out and get me drunk. Stuck in this lonely town, I'm stuck here all alone, I can't get out. Take me out and get me stoned. But I'm scared to be alone, and I know you know how that feels, 'cause you're lonely just like me. Find a way to make it through another lonely night. I fight to stay alive. It's never gonna change, it's never going to be the same, just as messed up as it was. But I'm scared to be alone, and I know you know how that feels, 'cause you're lonely just like me. Take me anywhere, take me home, take me away from this town, take me out and get me drunk. It's never gonna change, it's never going to be the same, just as messed up as it was. But I'm scared to be alone, And I know you know how that feels, 'cause you're lonely just like me. Thank you. Thanks very much. So this is a song that I wrote just recently. Sadly, probably like a lot of you, do a lot of traveling, and this song I wrote after being on multiple red eyes and lots of long-distance flights, and looking around, realizing how much I missed my family and how much everybody around me seemed to be missing their family, how miserable people were. So this song is called Glad to Be Back Home. Traveling far from my home, sadness surrounds me. People right next to me, but they see past me. Looks like I've lost my way again. Looks like I've been betrayed again. Caught in the spiral of life, think I found meaning. When you pull back the chain, it's just life scheming. Looks like I've lost my way again. Looks like I've been betrayed again. Then I make it back home to the love in your eyes. Hug the things that are real, my life's true meaning. Looks like I've made it back home again. I'm so glad to be back home again. I'm so glad to be back home again. I'm so glad to be back home again. I made it back home again. I'm so glad to be back home again. So glad to be back home again. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, John. Wonderful, wonderful music. So next up, we have Joanna and Steve. Yeah, come on right up. And then I told you a little bit about Steve Rasmussen at Milk Pill Dairy at the last break. I just want to say something about Carla Ray. Carla Ray has been tuning pianos for, I think, 30 years. She's really good. She does mine. And also, she volunteers a lot of time in the Palo Alto schools and also in Menlo Park, et cetera. So she wants the kids to have a good sound at the schools, and sometimes they're a little bit budget strapped, as we all know. So Carla Ray, thank you so much for donating the use of your beautiful red chord keyboard for us tonight. And so how are we doing? You guys ready? I'm ready. Okay. All right. All right. Well, then take it away.
Hi, my name's Joanna. He wants to start. And this is Steve. And we've been songwriting partners for about 7 years, actually, when we first joined the same band, Grounds for Dismissal. And this is a song we wrote about a year and a half ago. Yeah, about a year and a half ago, called Keep On Running, which we would like to be considered for the competition. Walking slow, try to feel my way, with nothing here to guide me. Where's the light? Am I at the end? 'Cause I don't see it coming. I feel like falling down just to get away from you right now. And I can't hold on when it's almost gone. Should I stay? Should I go? I don't really know. You've got me, but you keep on running. You keep on running. Out of mind, out of time. You've taken all I had to give, and I can't speak the words you need tonight when you keep on running. Try to find the peace of mind to hold it all together. I see the words, but I just can't hear what is needed from me. I try to hold my dreams, but one by one they fall so far from me. And I can't go on when I'm not this strong. Should I stay? Should I go? I don't really know. You've got me, but you keep on running. You keep on running. Out of mind, out of time. You've taken all I had to give, and I can't speak the words you need tonight when you keep on running. And you don't want to hear the truth that we both fear. There's nothing left here. Should I stay? Should I go? I don't really know. You've got me, but you keep on running. You keep on running. Out of mind, out of time. You've taken all I had to give, and I can't speak the words you need tonight. Out of mind, out of time. You've taken all I had to give, and I can't speak the words you need tonight when you keep on running. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joanna and Steve. Okay, so we're actually going to take a short break. But before we take a break, I want to just give a shout out to our third sponsor of this evening. Russell Bond of the Annex Studios donating 3 hours in Studio A to the winner of the best song to help them, cut a track. I think that's amazing. Also, Russell does a lot with the youth in the area as well, and he volunteers a lot of his time either with the studio or separate from the studio. So Russell Bond runs another small business that is really community-oriented, just like Carla Ray, her piano service, and then Steve Rasmussen of the Milk Pail. So we're going to take a break. Thank you for watching. But before, I just want to say thank you to the audience, and also thank you to the musicians, the performers, for inspiring me. I think I say this every time. I get here exhausted, and I just feel so lifted and renewed by your creative genius. So thank you for sharing that with us. And then also thank you to the judges, Linda, Mark, and Robert, for working for us this evening for all the high pay that we provide here for you. This yummy food from the Milk Pail. Okay, so keep watching, everybody, and we're going to put on a little music, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you. Hey, welcome back to the second half of West Coast Songwriters, the Palo Alto chapter. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Becky Saunders. This is our monthly song competition held the third Wednesday of the month at the beautiful Media Center Studios here in Palo Alto. We have an all-volunteer crew. We only have one staff person getting paid tonight. So, hey, thank you, crew people. And thank you to our wonderful audience of inspirational singers, performers. You really lift me up whenever I hear this original music. That's why I do this crazy show. And then I want to say thank you to our volunteer judges this evening. We have Mr. Robert Echeverria, we have Mark Lamont, and we have Linda Yalnick. And thank you so much for volunteering your time tonight. Really appreciate it. All right, so without further ado, let's welcome back Joanna and Steve. And yeah, thank you for performing this evening.
Thank you. Okay, we've been put on the spot. Let's do it. This song's called What You Do to Me. We wrote it a couple of years ago. And let's see how we do. All right. I know everything about you. I know your every move. I'm watching you so closely, even though our secrets are on you. Well, you don't know a thing about me, don't even know my name, and I'm standing on the sideline of my own pathetic game, wishing you knew what you do to me. I'm begging, what you do to me. I hear the way she talks about you. The boys all stand in line. She's saying all the right words, but she's just killing time. 'Cause she don't care a thing about you. She doesn't need you at all. And I wait so calm and patient as I have to read and fall, making you see what you do to me. I'm begging, please, take me, break me open and see what you do to me. Just say how I feel, well it's not me, but I have to be taking a chance so you at last can finally see what hides in me. So what's the use in hoping that you'll ever take a look my way? If I'm the one that's hiding, I have to change the way I play. If you don't know a thing about me, then I'm the one to blame. No longer on the sidelines, no more these stupid games. Time that you knew what you do to me. I'm begging, please, take me, break me open and see what you do to me. I'm begging, please, take me, break me open and see what you do to me.
Alrighty. Thank you very much, Steve and Joanna. Alrighty, so let's see. We have Ruth is coming up, which is awesome. And then I just want to say a little bit more about West Coast Songwriters. Mark is the president, and so you can email him at West Coast Songwriters. Mark, really, quickly, what's your email address? That's a toughie. Mark at westcoastsongwriters.org. You can email the president, Mark with a K. Where else can you email the president but at West Coast Songwriters? Oh, Mark at yorma.com. Okay. All right, so West Coast Songwriters is a provides wonderful support to budding songwriters, as I said. Ian Crombie works so hard. It's just you have no idea how hard he works. He's just passionate about musicians and providing that environment where they can really grow and thrive and feel loved and taken care of. So I just love you, Ian. I love you, Joni. And I also love Allison Williams, who does their publicity. She has been incredibly supportive here. Okay, so I just want to say westcoastsongwriters.org. Please check them out and give them your support. They're just a wonderful organization. So how are we doing? Are we almost there?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right, Ruth Gerson. So just make sure you tell the judges which song's in competition.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
I thought I'd warm up with a song called Fresh Air. I've been singing all day. Fresh Air I finished on a New Year's Day. And it was one of those songs where I had written all the verses and I had the melody for the chorus, but I couldn't figure out what to say. And I called up a friend, and she told me her tradition on New Year's Day was to open her front door and back door and to let all the bad air out and let all the good air in. And I liked that idea. I grew up in New York City, and we didn't have a back door. So it gave me the idea for the chorus, and I hung up on her, and I wrote the chorus, and then I called her back and sang it to her and thanked her for sharing her tradition, which I now do because I now have a back door. Woke up in your bed, nearly half froze. You like to open the windows wide when you go. This morning it snowed, most giant snowflakes on my head. You blew me cold, faster than I've ever been. I should feel lucky being alive. Sure, I'm grateful for my good life. Have I been broken, played over and over, worn out on my ambition, nothing to show for myself. Must have lost my head somewhere. Now I'm opening all the doors, gonna make this year my very best year. You and your fresh air should be happy together. I like how you smile, such deep expression. You stared at me quiet, I was a fool for attention. My mother shakes her head, she says I'm a child. I look overtired and underfed, when will I open my eyes? I should be lucky, I wasn't born blind. Sure, I'm grateful, make some use of my life. I've been a good soldier, sold out from under. So much for good intentions without looking after myself. Must have lost my head somewhere. Now I'm opening all the doors, gonna make this year my very best year. You and your fresh air should be happy together. You killed me once, you killed me twice. Third time you killed me, I started to want back my light. Stop calling me stupid, I don't mind being hurt. I don't wanna trust strangers, I need to believe we're all good. I'm feeling lucky, being alive and almost grateful for my cheap laugh. I'm turning over, won't be on turning over. I'm getting a hold of myself. Must have lost my head somewhere. Now I'm opening all the doors. Gonna make this year my very best year. You and your fresh air should be happy, happy together. I was losing that sustain pedal. I usually try to tape that down. One time I was playing, but I was standing up, and the pedal just kept going under and under and under, and I didn't want to lose time, you know, because we were playing all together and with the band, and by the time we were done, I was almost under the keyboard holding the pedal, but my drummer still teases me about that to this day. So this is called This Can't Be My Life, and it's off a record I made called This Can't Be My Life. But I wrote it a little while ago, and my life is fine now, so you shouldn't worry about me if you were going to. How can you sleep? How can you eat? How can you breathe? I hardly can function. I'm running on empty, faint with the breeze. You don't even feel me pulling away. If you do, you don't say a thing. You keep tugging right through me, looking right past. If I ask, you tell me you're happy. Happy, I want you to be happy, but not with me. This can't be my life. It's nothing like the way I dreamed. It doesn't seem right sticking it out when it's much better to leave. I've never been a quitter, I'm more of a giver. I quit, I sick, just got so much sicker. Even for me, even for me. You say that I've changed, I guess that I've changed, or I've just come to my senses. You're still the same, you want things to stay the way that they've been, of course you do. It's good for you to have someone so quick to absorb your belligerence. But it's not about you, it's not about you, not about you. It's not about me, about me. I'm off, this can't be what God on my mind wanted me to be. This can't be my life. It's nothing like the way I dreamed. It doesn't seem right sticking it out when it's much better to leave. I've never been a quitter, I'm more of a giver. I quit, I sick, just got so much sicker. Even for me, even for me. I get it, don't worry, there's nothing out there can hurt me more than you have already. Than you have already. This can't be my life. It's nothing like the way I dreamed. It doesn't seem right sticking it out when it's much better to leave. There must be something I missed standing in line when they were handing out brains. This can't be my life. I made 2 lefts, I should have gone right. If I made 1 more left, it would have been right. It can't be my
Oh, thank you, Ruth. That was wonderful. Thank you for sharing your artistry with us. Okay, Michael Romano is coming up. And while Michael's getting himself situated, I want to just say one more thank you to the Mid-Peninsula Community Media Center, without whom the show would not be possible, because we're using their studio, all their equipment, their volunteer crew, and we have 1 staff person here getting paid to keep us from burning the place down. But other than that, we're on our own, and we really appreciate Annie Folger and the amazing staff at the Media Center for providing this opportunity for us. So let's just thank the Media Center. Thank you. And you can take classes here and make your own TV show and get some media chops. And you can also learn how to do audio. And then you can volunteer on the show. How about that? And also I am looking for a co-producer here. It's a lot of work. It's so much fun. I need a little help in pre-production. So if you're available, give me a becky@midpenmedia.org shout out. Or you can reach me through the West Coast Songwriters website. All right. So, all right, Michael. Yeah, let's get you set up. And let's see. Again, I want to thank our generous sponsors for this evening. Carla Ray is in the house. Carla Ray. Let's someone pick up Carla. There's camera 2. She's going to pick up our Carla. Thank you, Carla, for providing the Korg keyboard and incredible services for the schools and all of us around here in the Palo Alto area. And then also thank you to Steve Rasmussen of the Milk Pill Dairy for bringing it on with all this yummy food that keeps us alive over here. And then also thank you to Russell Bond of the Annex Studios for making it happen in Studio A for our winner of Best Song tonight. All right, gentlemen and folks, are we ready, more or less? All right, Michael?
Test, there we go. Okay. That was awesome, by the way. So my name is Michael Romano, and I've got a couple of songs to sing tonight. And the first one is called Alchemy. And this is a song I've had for a while, but I haven't had the chorus. And then in the last couple of months, I had one of those nights where you're kind of dreaming about a chorus, and you get some lyrics, and you wake up with a chorus. And so the song feels finished. It's called Alchemy. Here it goes. Must have been a prophet, told me I couldn't stop it, said I should be ready for the ride on a rocket ship in waters mystical and deep, with new sights and sounds sounds for me to hear and see. Alchemy, oh my, what a transformation. Third eye blind, no longer me. When your favorite song plays on every station, you've been lit by alchemy. I'm off to the races, almost breakneck the paces. Depart from this dimension, speed of light ascension. I always hoped that there would be for me view of the fairest forest from atop its tallest tree. Alchemy, oh my, what a transformation. Third eye blind, no longer me. When your favorite song plays on every station, you've been lit by alchemy. Oh my, what a transformation. Third eye blind, no longer me. When your favorite song plays on every station, you've been lit by alchemy. And what I want, it's more than just a glimpse of it. I'm not content to visit, need to live my life way above the average. Soak up the revelry, just one sip from the charm chalice, and there's no turning back, no never. I'm living and I'm loving, way above the ground I'm hovering. I'm singing and I'm dancing. If life is a house, then my mansion far exceeds my wildest dreams. This magic carpet suits me to a T. Alchemy, oh my, what a transformation. Third eye blind, no longer me. When your favorite song plays on every station, you've been lit by alchemy. Oh my, what a transformation. Third eye blind, no longer me. When your favorite song plays on every station, you've been lit by alchemy. You have been lit by alchemy. You have been lit by alchemy. Alchemy. Thank you. Okay, so this next song is called "You'll Always Have a Home," and it's a song I wrote when my stepson went away to college to London for a year. This is a few years ago, and we have a unique relationship because he's a little closer in age to me than I'm about 18 years older than he is, and so it's more like brother, father, friend kind of thing. And he just left today for South Korea. He's going to be there for 4 months, and he's going to live there part of the time. And his partner got a professorship there. So I was singing this today and had a little trouble getting through it. So hopefully I'll get through it tonight. And it's called "You'll Always Have a Home," and this is dedicated to David. thinking of you more than I knew I could, and I'm feeling you more than I thought I would. It's tough with you half a world away, but I've managed to discover that what you give me I can't get from any other. I might not be your blood, but I'm your blood. I'm your flesh and bone. May your travels take you far, but know that in my heart you'll always have a home. You're so smart, you're so funny, you're so good, you're so damn beautiful. Well, I have known a mother's love, and yours is unlike any other. But just as rare is what you've got in me, a friend, a dad, a brother. Might not be your blood, but I'm your blood. I'm your flesh and bone. May your travels take you far, but know that in my heart you'll always have a home. You'll always have a home. You'll always have a home. I wasn't there for the early years. I guess I missed out on all that fun. But I've watched the boy, I've watched him turn into a man, and I've learned this what it's like to be proud of a son. Might not be your blood, but I'm your blood. I'm your flesh and bone. May your travels take you far, but know that in my heart you'll always have a home. 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 You're so smart, you're so funny, you're so good, you're so damn beautiful. Thank you.
Wow. Wow, what an inspirational night. Thank you so much, Michael, for sharing your artistry with us. So what's going to happen is we're going to wrap the show, and so you'll have to check the West Coast Songwriters Facebook page in just a wee little bit. After the judges confer, we'll post the winners. I hate to use that word winner. The winner of Best Song and Best Performance. To me, everyone here is a winner because they're actually putting themselves out there and they are living their passion. And one of these days, I'm going to get up here and I'm going to perform one of my songs as soon as I stop being so shy and retiring. So let me just thank the incredible judges again tonight, Linda Yelnick, Mark Lamont, and Robert Echeverria for working with us this evening. I really appreciate it. And then here, yeah. And then I want Anthony to come on out here. So Anthony has been my stage manager for a really long time. And come back over here. Anthony is going to go on tour in March, so he won't be here. And it's one of those things where you think it's great, but you're also sad. So Cardiac is the band, very low-key, mellow band called Cardiac. And then his other band, I believe, is called Fetal Zombies. You'll probably be on tour with them as well. So please Google Fetal Zombies and Cardiac to find out more about Anthony Jewett and his amazing talent as a guitar player. So thank you. Give me a 5. Okay. Give me 5. Okay. And then so let's also meet the rest of the crew. So someone grab, here's Haylin. Haylin, come on out. She's camera 3. Come on, Haylin. Come on out. Just come out. Just put your head out so they can see you. That's Haylin Cho. Okay. There we go. Thank you, Haylin. And somebody grab Sharat. Sharat Baudelaire is right there on camera 2. Someone's got him. Okay. And then somebody grab Cheryl Savan on camera 1. And she's my floor director this evening. Thank you, Cheryl. And then we got Mike Quinn. Let's turn around and get Mike Quinn. He's running the audio board, making the room sound good. Thank you, Mike Quinn. All right, and then in the control room, we have on the audio board, we have Sean Lee. Okay, we've got Fred Bachman on graphics. And we have Scott Van Dyne, who's our director this evening. There he is waving. And then we also have the wonderful Sally Rain, the studio tech for this evening. Thank you, Sally. You made us look great, as always. All right, so that's a wrap for tonight. Thank you for watching. I am Becky Saunders. Check out westcoastsongwriters.org and then tool on over to midpennmedia.org and check out these great nonprofits that work so hard to build community right here in the Mid-Peninsula. And then thank you again to Carla Ray Piano Tuners, to Steve Rasmussen of the Milk Pail Open Air Market. And also thank you to Russell Bond of the Annex Studios in Menlo Park. And thank you to Noisy Planet for providing these wonderful packages for our winners tonight. So let's see, check Facebook, West Coast Songwriters Facebook page in just a few minutes to learn who our wonderful special people are tonight that attracted the judges. Thank you, Becky. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you. And we'll see you next month at West Coast Songwriters, the 3rd Wednesday of the month here in Palo Alto. Okay, that's a wrap.